Breaking news, breaking news. We're gonna break the fucking news. So more and more people are leaving Atos gym. I don't blame them, but according to BJJEE, it says here two of Andre Galvao's biggest champions step away as Atos collapse deepens amid sexual harassment allegations. The ongoing turmoil surrounding Atos Jiu-Jitsu has intensified again within the past 24 hours, with two of the team's biggest modern champions now publicly linked to official separation messaging. Lucas Hulk Barbosa, via a formal statement from Atos Jiu-Jitsu Northwest, and Kaynan Durate, via quote-unquote official statement addressed to the public. These developments come amid continued fallout following sexual harassment and sexual assault allegations made against Andre Galvao. The allegations were first brought into the public spotlight after former Atos athlete Alexa Hurst released a detailed statement alleging sexual misconduct. After Hurst's statement, other women also came forward publicly with allegations of sexual harassment and inappropriate conduct connected to Galvao. No criminal verdict has been reached out at this time, but the seriousness of the allegations triggered a major wave of departures across the sport. Lucas Barbosa / Atos Northwest. We have ended our affiliation with Atos. A statement posted by Atos Jiu-Jitsu Northwest shared in a post associated with Lucas Barbosa JJ and Atos Jiu-Jitsu UNW confirms the academy has formally separated from Atos. Key excerpts from the statement. We want to address the recent events at Atos headquarters. After careful consideration, we have ended our affiliation with Atos. Please understand the seriousness of this matter and the steps required as a business and affiliate to separate, rebrand, and protect our students and staff. As of public records, we no longer have any association with Atos, and the internal transition and rebranding are in process. The statement also emphasizes that the school is quote-unquote independently and locally owned, quote, end of quote, and repeatedly frames the decision around maintaining a safe, respectful environment for students, family, and friends. Students, family, and staff. For Atos, this is another major symbolic loss. Barbosa has been one of the most recognizable competitive faces associated with the team over the past decade. Even when affiliates are locally owned and operationally independent, the departure of a flagship competitor-linked academy signals deeper structural damage to the global network. Kaynan Durate. Gratitude to Galvao, institutional distance, and a new cycle. In a separate, quote-unquote, official statement, Kaynan Durate issued a highly formal message describing the current situation as serious while positioning his next steps as a new phase of his career. Key excerpts from Durate's statement. Kaynan Durate hereby makes a public statement in an ethical, respectful, responsible, and transparent manner regarding the recent developments involving the Atos Jiu-Jitsu brand and its management. He expresses his gratitude to Andre Galvao for the partnership that began in 2016. At this moment, Kaynan announces the beginning of a new cycle in his career, following different paths. From an institutional standpoint, the athlete clarifies that he does not take part in the organization's management, operational decisions, or internal processes. He reaffirms his personal commitment to values such as ethics, transparency, and integrity, recognizing that situations of this nature are serious and must be investigated responsibly by the competent authorities. Durate's wording is notably cautious and legalistic, but the message is clear. He is placing formal distance between himself and the organization's internal decisions while signaling that his professional direction is shifting. In the context of the past few days, this is being widely interpreted as another major blow to Atos' competitive future. Where the Atos collapse stands now, Barbosa and Durate are the latest names connected to the public separation messaging as the Atos network continues to fracture. Over the past several days, the organization has seen high-profile departures from major athletes and leaders, including Josh Hinger and JT Torres, multiple academies across the U.S. and internationally announcing they are no longer affiliated, and widespread exits. Commercial follows, including King's Kimonos, suspending sponsorship while the situation is reviewed. At the same time, only a small number of figures have publicly signaled loyalty to Galvao. One of the clearest examples remains Atos Zurich instructor Jonatas Ratinho Elia Quim, who posted that Galvao is a man of integrity and indicated he would stand by the Galvao family. What happens next? Atos' future hinges on three major factors: investigations and legal outcomes, how the allegations are handled appropriately by authorities, and any independent reviewing process. Affiliate stability, whether remaining schools choose to stay, quietly rebrand, or publicly exit. Or competitive identity, whether Atos can remain an elite powerhouse if its most visible champions and marquee academies continue to separate. In the short term, the statements tied to Atos Northwest and Kaynan Durate signal a continued acceleration of the breakup. In the long term, they raise the question many in the community are now asking openly: what will be left of Atos when the dust settles? Well, let me just say that Andre Galvao, you are fucked. Atos, you are fucked. More and more people are leaving you. I hope the authorities look into this, because this is some serious shit. Andre Galvao, you need prison. Angelica Galvao, you need prison. Angelica, Alexa even told you what your husband did, and you brushed it under the rug, and you didn't help the girl. So yeah, you're just as bad as your husband. I hope you go to prison. I think Atos is done. I think Angelica and Andre Galvao, I think they're done. I think their marriage is done. I have a strong future. They're gonna go to prison. I have a feeling the authorities are gonna look into this. I have a feeling that more and more victims are going to come forward, and more people are going to leave Atos. You did fucked up, Andre Galvao. You really fucked up, and this, you have yourself to blame, man. You have yourself to blame. But I'm gonna keep exposing your ass, because I told you I'm the ghost of Jiu-Jitsu. If you do some fuck up shit, if you violate children, women, etc., I'm gonna be in your ass. I'm gonna haunt the shit out of you. So stay tuned, y'all. We got some shit to do today, but I just had to break down the news because Atos is dead at this point, you guys. Atos is dead. I'm out. Peace.